Hello.
We had a special episode today.
This is the special 100th episode.
Yes, I usually don't know what the topic is for each episode, but tonight is different because we have a special episode.
That's right.
This for a special viewer.
This is our first ever suggested title for a video. And
basically, he just kept on bothering us about this.
That's right. And you'll find out who at the end of the video. But you better have your A game since you know what this is now.
I know, right?
All right, here we go. Here it is.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
Welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Tilson, with my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald.
Hello, everyone.
How does one perform autoerotic asphyxiation on themselves?
Well, we all know how to do it.
Yeah, we do know how to do it.
So we'll talk about how to do it safely and also whether or not you should do it.
Whether or not you should do it safely.
Spoiler alert, no.
I think the risk of death is what fucking makes you really pop. I've never done it myself, okay?
You don't have to lie.
I've never done it myself.
John, these people expect honesty, so why don't you just tell them?
I have had a belter at a victim's neck, but never my own.
That's what you pay a prostitute for, to be a victim.
Yeah, call yourself a victim. Call yourself a victim.
Yo, you want more money? That doesn't sound like a victim to me.
Yeah. I'm the victim. Your Honor, I'm the victim.
All right, so how to safely do it.
So you do this by yourself, that's the thing.
No,
like,
you don't do it by yourself. That's how people die.
That's how you do it, though, isn't it? You're jerking off, or is this just a purely hooker? I mean, I think you know more than I do right now. I think we're learning this right now.
I think you should do it with a buddy. You have to do it with a buddy, because or else you could die. Or a hooker you really, really trust for some reason.
Yeah, but you don't jerk off with a buddy. Not anymore. I mean, I was 13 once.
Yeah, we were all 13 once.
But I imagine most people do it alone.
I mean, probably, yeah. It probably happens
because it's kind of embarrassing if you want to try it and you're just like, hey, dude, can you just make sure I don't go to the fucking everything doesn't go dark?
I think it's done a lot by foreign businessmen. Let's say Japanese businessmen.
You
got two hookers. One is in charge of choking you. The other one's in charge of, playing with your dick until you fucking come. Yeah. That's how I think it's done.
But not everyone has two hooker money.
Lord, no. I had two hooker money once. Yeah.
That was two hookers ago.
Yeah. I was broke the next day, but I had two hooker money.
So unless you have two hooker money, okay, or a fucking buddy that you don't mind seeing your dick while you jerk off, like you're doing this by yourself.
It's dangerous to do it by yourself. That's how people die.
Of course it is. I don't think life is going great if you're doing this. I don't think life is going great. You need fucking...
Maybe life is going too good. You need to spice up an orgasm because you fuck too much.
I mean, that's, I'd say 1% of the people who do this.
Okay, so you think most people got something around their neck,
I think this is done in a basement way more than a penthouse.
Yeah. Vacuum cord at a computer.
Cat scratching at the door. Only it never stops scratching, does it?
Fluffy's starting to think I love that computer more than her.
Fluffy doesn't know if I'm ever coming back.
Phone sex with a cord, dude?
And then when just polite company comes over, they're just like, oh, isn't that quirky?
That's quaint.
He has a landline still.
Yeah, that's quaint.
That's quaint. Look at this guy. He's sentimental.
You know what's even more quaint and sentimental and old-timey? Paying $4.95 a minute for
and having an explosive orgasm while I do it. Customer service for Sears has no idea what she's providing me right now.
Yeah, tell me I can't return the item after 90 days.
I'm getting angrier. That's going to make it even better. This for me would be like eating bull testicles. I've never done it, but what if I loved it?
They warn people too not to have sex on ecstasy because if you do bust, you're never going to get close to that ever again.
Listen, I've done it. I'm back, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got any ecstasy?
No, I do not. I also don't have a butthole for you to use.
That's where you're wrong.
I super glue it shut every time I come here.
Fine, I've got a belt.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you do it by yourself mostly.
You do it by yourself. You're probably going to put it around your baseboard.
No, you know what you do?
You put it around your headboard or your baseboard and you use your body weight to cut off the air.
No, you tie it to like a doorknob and you just lean.
Same principle.
You just lean.
Same principle.
I'm reading the subject matter. I'm reading up on it. That's my prep. I'm like, okay.
I think I would too. I would absolutely Google this and see what went wrong and how it went wrong.
Most common way to die. You know, if you're by yourself, I mean, you know, you can do really whatever you want. You can put on a prom dress if you'd like.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you just have to remember, and once again, this probably makes it naughtier. This makes it like walking the fucking tightrope. Just the crazier it is, the greater the thrill is that this could fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And they find you with like a fucking oversized lollipop and like a bonnet on. and your wife gets home from work and there are squad cars out front.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone.
He's gone. His last thoughts were of you, though. Says in notes, it says, "This is your fault, bitch."
You did this to me.
Maybe blow me more than once a year.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to hang myself for sex. The cops are like, do you want to see him now, or do you want to know what he looked like when we found him? Luckily, Johnson made a sketch for you.
X's on the eyes.
X's on the eyes. Cum puddle on the floor. What if you fuck it up and you don't even cum?
There's always tomorrow.
Is there?
Oh, you said you die before
You die.
you come?
You die before you know it's happened. All for naught.
Oh my God. It's like that time I got the clap from a bus seat. So should you do it?
Is porno on the TV? I guess this is where it becomes to each his own.
I have porno on the TV 24/7 anyways.
That's right.
Background.
It's already on there.
Yeah.
It's soothing.
So should you do it?
You know what I would do? I would never have a friend there with me because it's fucking crazy. But if
that's embarrassing.
That's fucking embarrassing.
I think you've got to get a hooker, and a hooker you trust. Pay her well.
That, or if you want to be, this is a little bit sicker, but if you told like a friend, like you're like, well, if I do die, I don't want my body just sitting here forever. So if you told a friend like, hey, could you do me a favor? I'm gonna be out of town for the day. Could you just bring my mail inside? Just to make sure if you die, you're discovered shortly after. Yeah.
The only thing more shameful than suicide.
That's the question. This is what I was just wondering. Let's say you're going to kill yourself and you do not want people to think that you're trying to kill yourself. Because in your head, you're like, that's shameful. Some people call you a coward. So you frame autoerotic asphyxiation as the culprit.
Pervert or a coward?
Pervert or a coward. I can see that rationale. I can understand that.
There's an easier way to do that, though. I'd rather go out as a drug addict than a coward. Just overdose on fucking on heroin or something.
All right, fine.
Anything's better than wearing panties like David Carradine. Having a little noose around your nutsack.
Panties.
He was wearing panties.
Fucking Bill. A deleted scene from Kill Bill. What are you doing?
Well, what do you think I'm doing?
Blooper reel. It's also like the older you get, like the sadder.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a sweet spot. I think it's in your 30s or 40s.
51. Because then you can say, hey, I'm trying shit out.
But you know what? If you were suicidal, it's all house money, baby. You know, if you're already suicidal and you're trying this out.
Hey, you might find out there's a reason to live.
If shit goes wrong, it's like, bam, I achieved my goal.
Do you think you could do the same thing jerking off while skydiving? Because that's sort of a thrill, right?
You've only got like 4 minutes.
It's enough for me.
Yeah, not me. I need to be dropped higher. You know, there's a guy who's done it enough times that he's cocky with it now. He is an expert, but it's still dangerous, and he goes into it without any fear anymore.
That's how it happens.
Without the proper caution anymore.
I think if you are going to do it, you should get 2 hookers, 1 male, 1 female, because I think the male would do a better job choking you. Just what I think.
Yeah. So ideally, you're bisexual now.
Yeah.
Rope doesn't have a gender.
Be safe. Be smart. Have a safe word.
Yeah, and what Alan is also saying is be rich. Have enough money for 2 hookers. I understand.
Hold on.
I understand our fans aren't all fucking Warren Buffett over here, okay?
I mean, listen, this isn't just jerking off, all right? This is autoerotic asphyxiation. You're basically risking your life to do this. You can splurge one time.
Tell a buddy to check on you in an hour. That's my solution. Tell a buddy. Tell your most degenerate friend who it doesn't matter what he knows. You know, he's known you too long for it to matter.
You know things
anymore.
about him.
You know shit about him.
He's been pegged
You
before.
remember when he did this.
Yeah.
Okay? You tell him to check on you in an hour.
Yeah.
Okay? So your body doesn't stink at least when they find it.
He can also change your clothes so you're not wearing a thong.
Pull your pants up. Good friend. Friend gets fucking charged with murder. They're like, your fingerprints are all over him.
Oh, John, I don't want to do this to you, talking to you. John, I don't want to do this to you, but they got me, squared as a murderer here. I got to tell them.
You're pranking your friend. You're just like, That's a fun prank. That's a fun prank, even if you're not going to do it.
That'd be a great prank.
That's a great prank. And if you do all that, that's how you perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself.
All right. There you go, Hacky.
Happy 100th episode. Bye, guys.